In this video, I'll show you how to fix enemy pathing, make them stop lining up like this and stacking, and instead will gather around your player like this. In our previous video, we got an enemy chasing our player. I'll link this below. Right now, our enemy goes on top of our player, so to stop this from happening, we'll add some colliders. First, click on our player and add a box collider 2D, then click on our enemy and add a capsule collider 2D. Edit this collider and give it a bit of breathing room so they're not touching, otherwise it looks a bit weird. When we press play, you can see he's just barely touching them. You can see as our enemy reaches our player, it pushes them. So to fix this, what you can do, click on our player object and in its rigid body 2D, set the mass to something high, like 1000. This is just a quick fix. You can see now he doesn't push him. Now I'm going to make this enemy a prefab by dragging it over into my assets. And then I can drag lots of enemies into our game scene. I'm going to make this a bit smaller. Just set the scale to 0.5. Now when we press play, you can see our enemies all stack up kind of in a line and it looks a bit weird. It's not like they're actually trying to get to our player. So to fix this, what we can do is add a physics material to our enemy's rigid body 2D. To create this in your assets, right click and go create 2D physics material 2D. And I'm going to name this frictionless enemy. Now in here, I'm going to set the friction to 0 and then the bounciness to be 0.01. Now if we click back on our enemy prefab, scroll down and drag our frictionless enemy material into the material slot. Now when we press play, you can see our enemies kind of push each other out of the way and bounce off of each other and they circle on around. You can up the bounciness and mess around with the friction as much as you like to get the kind of effect you want. This can sometimes work better on smaller enemies. I've just set the scale a bit smaller and you can see they kind of gather around a bit more. But yeah, that's a quick and easy way to fake some enemy pathing around your player and make it look a little more organic. And that's it. Nice, easy tip. Very good. I'd subscribe. Cool. Thanks. Bye.